Good morning. Good morning, students, and welcome to English class. I hope you are all fine at home, and I'm sure you are doing your regular studies and in touch with studies. Today, we are here to complete the summary of the poem An Elementary School Classroom in a Slum by Stephen Spender, as we had already read the poem and we are explaining the summary. Once we will complete our summary, we will go with poetic devices and discussion over question answers. You will be given assignments which you have to complete. So, for this whole entire process, I hope you went through last two videos where I discussed about the poem and discussed about the two paragraphs of it, right? So we will discuss. I got only one student joining. I'm waiting for more students to join. There is only one child viewing. There are other students. Children, we come online. I come online just because of you, so that I get to know how many of you are actively studying during the school timings, which is given to you between 10 to 12. So if you come online, we will get to know that how many of you are actively doing your studies. Although this video at the end of the session will be saved for your reference, but we want to see how many of you are active at this point of time. That is why I wish that you should come online fastly, as fast as possible. Okay, let's start the poem. The rest of the two paragraphs we will complete today, and completing of these paragraphs we will complete our poem. So, in the first two poems, whereas in the first paragraph of the poem, we discuss about the students of the classroom, how there is a girl sitting who is way down and she is burdened from the society. Whereas we discuss also about that the themes of the poem. The theme of the poem is based on social inequality, social inequality, and social inequality and class inequality, right? So this poem basically concentrate on class inequality and social inequality, or we can call it social injustice. Basically, this is the best word to use is injustice, right? So it shows two themes: social injustice and class inequalities. So this poem is based on these two themes. Okay. Now, in the first paragraph, we talk about children sitting in the classroom, weighing down head. The girl sitting with the head bowed down because of the burden of the society. There is a boy who is so weak and who is looking people all attending the class, and he's so innocent that like his eyes has been compared to rat's eyes. He's so innocent but weak, malnutrition. There is another boy whose legs are twisted, and he has got all these twisted malnutrition abnormality from his parents. Right? Another example here given is of a boy who is unnoted, but that unnoted boy looks so sweet and young that he is also dreaming of a squirrel's game. So that child is unnoted, sitting in the classroom. Nobody notices him, but he is dreaming. He is daydreaming of a squirrel game in the tree room. In the second paragraph, the poet demonstrator highlights about the classroom. How does the classroom look like? The classroom is painted with the sour cream color, and the paint's money has been got from the donation. There is four pictures lying one is the Shakespeare's picture hanging on the wall, and there is picture of Trialus Valley. There is open-handed map. There is a window in the classroom also, and there is another uh, a picture hanging in the classroom of huge building, a city with a huge building and sky blue sky. In the third paragraph, as surely Shakespeare is wicked, the map a bad example, with ships and sun and love tempting them to steal. Here, in the third paragraph, whereas in the second paragraph, the poet says these are the pictures hanging in the classroom walls. In the third paragraph, it says the picture of the picture of is because it cannot give him any dream. So it is that because the Shakespeare, it is said because Shakespeare is giving no learning to them. It gives no inspiration for a better life and education. That is why White calls it that Shakespeare is wicked, because it is giving no inspiration, no real teaching to these children living studying in the slum classroom. That is why Shakespeare is wicked. The map a bad example. It says the map is bad example because it with the ships and sun and love tempting them to steal, because it has the map is also bad example because it shows them the wide a huge world where there are ships, where there is sun, there is love, but that love attempts that tempts them to steal, means tempt means attract them to steal. Like the people in the whole world is living a very good life. They are having all the basic facilities, a healthy good life with them, but these ship used here, ship word sun and love, these are showing the openness of the world, the good life of humans, whereas these children are deprived of all these things. But it attracts them a lot. They want to steal all these things, but they cannot do it because there is social injustice in the society and there is class inequality. All because of that, these things do attract these children studying in the slum, but they cannot go to access it. They cannot get all these bounties. Then it says, where do they go then? Then what is actually their life is? For lives that slyly turn into their cramped holes from fog to endless night. These things, although rivers, sun, ship, the world of map attracts them. They want to steal all those things which is there in the world map, but they cannot get all these things. They cannot access to these things because they are far away from all these things. They are far away due to class inequality. They are not even given importance in the society. They only hope to steal these things but cannot access to it. What do? They secretly, slyly means secretly, for lives that slyly turn into their cramped holes. But what is their life? Their life goes secretly. It means nobody care about them. They are secretly lying in our society because we never talk about them, because we never think about their conditions, because we never always talk about the improvement of their lifestyles and education. That is why they are secret. They where their life ends. Their life ends in secretly in those cramped holes. Cramped hole means the houses or the huts, or the huts which is in the slum. So their entire life ends secretly in those cramped hole, in those slums huts. From morning to endless night means, from here you can take two meanings of it, from day to night, as well as you can say from their birth till the end of their life, from till the time they die. So from birth to die, or we can take the second meaning from day to night. Where is their life ends? Their life ends in the huts, in the slum, which is secret because nobody likes to talk about that them, right? Then it says, on their slag heap, these children wear skin peeped through by bones. On their slag heap, the word slag heap means the waste, basically waste from industries, right? So that slag heap means the heap It means a stored waste, ashes of or the industrial waste. But here void symbolizes slag heap for the weak body. Okay, here slag heap is used for weak bodies other than calling it, because this slag heap word is a metaphor. So they are called slag heap, means those waste material like that of like the waste material from the industry. In the same manner, they are uncounted in the story in that one. So slag heap here metaphor, but called for the weak body, right? So on their slag heap, on their weak body, these children wear skin. So they have only thing on their body is the skin, which is very thin, very thin. It means they are malnutrition, they are abnormal, they are weak. So they peep through by bones, like their bones can easily be seen through their skin, right? Peep through means clearly seen. So their bones can clearly be seen from their thin skin. They look like that. They are so malnutrition that their skin is so weak. They are like a cover of skin on the bones, which can easily be visible. Bones are easily visible. And spectacles of steel with mended glass like bottle bits on stone. What are they? One of the girls, or one of for a few of them, are wearing spectacles. Spectacles of steel means the spectacles made up of steel frame. So they are wearing a heavy framed spectacles, but in those steel heavy spectacles, there the glass of that spectacle has been mended, has been repaired, right? So they are wearing repaired glasses in those steel frames. And how does those repaired glass look like? It looks like bottle bits on stone, right? Like the small pieces lying on the stone. In the same manner, it has been repaired, it has been mended, and they are wearing it with a steel frame. All their time and space are foggy slum. Now, in the last two lines, again, the poet becomes aggressive. It becomes so aggressive, says, all their time and space are foggy slum. But what can we have? What we have to do with it? Because their entire life is nothing except slum. Their time means entire from birth till death. From their space means the place of living is no other than a slum. They cannot hope to get it. That is why poet becomes aggressive and says, but what have we to discuss about? It's because their entire life is in the slum, the foggy slum. So blot their maps with slums as big as dooms. So the poet again aggressively says, so blot their maps with slums as big as dooms. So what have we to? So we this map which is lying in the classroom is also a blur. It is blot means blur, blemish. It's a blemish. So these blemished maps should also be destroyed, because these maps cannot give any hope to these children. So blot their map, slums as big as dome, with slums, because these maps are not of use. These are blemish because it ends up to the slum, and these slums are as big as destroyed, as death. So they cannot get anything except death, a miserable death. So these map should be blotted down. These maps should be destroyed, because this map ends up to slums only. It doesn't give them any other place in the world. So they cannot think of to going any of the other place in this entire world. So these maps should be destroyed. Okay, I hope you have understood. Now, in the last paragraph, the poet seems to be hopeful. The poet feels hopeful because he hopes from the people in the society, from the people who are from class, from high class people. So what does it want? It wants that class inequality has to be eradicated. It has to be abolished, completely abolished, right? So it says, unless governor, inspector, visitors, this map becomes their window, and these windows that shut upon their lives like catacomb. So it says, the people from our society, like governors, inspectors, visitors, they do go to their slums. They go to meet these people in the slum, but they just go to see how do they live. Maybe to make fun of them, or maybe just for a visit, but they do nothing for their betterment. Unless these governor, inspector, and visitors, this map becomes their window. And these people of the society, riches of the society, who go to visit these slums, and the map which is in the classroom becomes their window. It means if we want to give them actual life to live, what we have to do, we have to open a window from the map. Means we have to show them the beauty of the life. We have to give them every facility that a child born in rich family gets. What do they get? They get food, proper education, and proper sanitation facilities. So it says the governor, society, the riches of the society, as well as the map. If the map becomes their window, and these windows that should, then again in the second life, as soon as it says that these people should become window, but he becomes hopeless, because these windows that shut upon their lives like catacomb, because these things have, but these map is can be a window, but these windows are those windows which have closed their life in the slums only. They have put them into the catacombs. Catacomb means underground. So these things have been underground by people. Good morning. I got 3 children today. Underground. So their entire life has been underground in a in a catacomb. Okay, so their life has been shut down under the ground. Nobody cares about them, and if somebody wants to open up that window, what is there? It closes again to the foggy slum. Okay, and to the lead sky. Then it says, break or break, open till they break the town. So, what should we do? We should break out all these boundaries. We should break out all these inequalities, injustice in the society. Break or break till they break the town. And show the children to green fields and make their world run azure on both sides. Now the poet says, like we should break out, we should come together and come open and break out. And what should we do for them? Show the children green fields. We should take them to the beauty of the world. We should show them the green field. Means we should show them a good hope in the life. We should show them the green fields and carefree world and make their world run azure. Azure means a sky blue color. Like so, it says we should show them. Let them be free. Let them be careless. Let them have a freedom of living, and we should show them gold sand. Means we should give them an opportunity living a good life in the society, and let their tongues run naked into books. Right? Run naked into books means let them read. Right? Please let them read. So the poet says that we should let our children lead a good life. So we should give them an opportunity to run carefree in the open sky and in beautiful serene, as well as we should give them book to read and lead a good life. And let their tongues run naked into books, the white and green leaves are open. And let their mind open, let them think beyond what their miserable life gives. So we have to give them. Who will give them this opportunity? Only we will give them. We, the people in the rich society, the poet says, like those people who are from high riches, or from the senior officials, like these governors, inspectors, and the people of the society. Those belongs to rich people. So at that time, as well as it says, let them give them opportunity to live a good life. Let them do getting better education, because to set them free, and that confines their life in the slums. So we have to give them openness through education. They can become better in the life, as well as with the help of education, definitely one uprises in the society. So education is the only source that helps them be getting better life out from the slums, above the slums. They can think something better. History there and leaves up open. History there whose language is the sun. So the sun is a source of light. So it suggests the light of education, like sun, transfer the life, as well as they will make histories. But once we will give them an opportunity to get education, to get good life, what will become their life? That whose language is the sun. So history theirs means these children will write lot of things in the history, like getting opportunities. They will show their potential. They will show their abilities by education. They will make histories in the world, and as well as their whose language is the sun, and the time when they will create histories by coming out of all the miserable life from the slums and getting education and letting carefree life and a good hope of getting everything. They will make history, and this history will shine. It will shine, like, because with the light of education they will create history, and this history will give them a good opportunity to live a good life. This is how the poet feels. The poet believes that there should be change for these people. There should be people who are having all these amenities, and if they have enough funds, they can help these people living in slum, and at least can give better life to these children who are in the slum. So it ends saying that if we will give them the light of education, there they will create history, right? So I will end up, because this poem is completed. We can also say that necessity is the mother of invention. So if these children are, these people are in need. So if they are getting all their necessary things, definitely they are able to make their histories. So the poet becomes hopeful in the last few lines. Okay. I hope you have understood the poem. Good morning. I've got few more children. Thank you so much. Do come online, because we get to know that how many of you are studying in the previous or in the beginning sessions. I got very good response, and I was so happy to come online to teach all of you. Do come online and inform other students so that they should also join live class. I'll be happy to see you on the other source. There is one information, like in the coming time, as you have got message in WhatsApp group that school is starting Google Classroom. So we will get all our assignments through it. You will get a code. Your email IDs have been generated, which will be given to you. After getting that, you have to come online for your assignments, as well as we will meet you there on Google Meet. We will start giving you live sessions, right? We'll be able to see you also, we'll be able to meet you also. So do inform all other students, those who are not frequently reading the messages. Do inform all your friends. Okay. Now come back to the poem. I hope you have understood rest of these two paragraphs nicely. Tomorrow session we will discuss the poetic devices and some of the word meanings, those difficult words which will help you writing in a impressive way. Till then, I request you that you should read your poem one more time and watch this video, because I am going to save this video for your reference. And I hope you have understood it. Till then, take care of yourself, have a nice day, and stay at home, be safe, and do reading and studying. Okay, thank you so much. Goodbye.